best side hustle in 2026. The best side hustle in 2026 is not hiding inside a warehouse full of inventory, a get-rich-quick course, or a flashy promise that says I can make money while doing nothing. It is sitting in plain sight. I take a skill I already have, pair it with AI, and solve a real problem for a real person who is willing to pay for the result. I believe the best side hustle in 2026 is an AI-powered service business, especially content, marketing, automation, or digital product creation for small businesses and creators. Not because AI is magic, because people are overwhelmed. That is where I come in. I do not sell AI, I sell relief. The old side hustle mentality was simple. Buy something cheap, sell it higher, chase attention, hope an algorithm blesses me, and pray the trend lasts longer than my bills. But in 2026, the strongest opportunity is not merely selling products. It is becoming useful to people who already have customers, money, and problems. I believe the real gold rush is not in owning a tool, it is in knowing how to use that tool better than the average person. AI can write drafts, organize research, create captions, suggest video scripts, summarize calls, build content calendars, draft email sequences, create checklists, develop training materials, help with customer service responses, and turn rough ideas into polished assets. But most business owners do not have time to learn every platform, test every prompt, review every output, and turn it all into a system. They do not want another dashboard. They want someone to make the chaos lighter. That is why the opportunity is not become an AI expert in some vague, impressive-sounding way. The opportunity is to become the person who can walk into a business and say, I can save you time, help you communicate better, and help you attract more attention without making you do all the work yourself. The demand is real. Small business owners are increasingly adopting AI for marketing, customer service, and operations, and government policy is also recognizing AI tools as a business capability worth supporting. But I have to understand something important. A tool does not make me valuable. Results make me valuable. I do not walk into a small business and say, I use artificial intelligence. Nobody cares. That is like walking into a restaurant and saying, I own a stove. The owner does not need a stove, they need customers. A contractor does not need a clever prompt, he needs more estimate requests. A realtor does not need an AI chatbot because it sounds futuristic. She needs better lead follow-up and content that keeps her visible in the neighborhoods she serves. A coach does not need more ideas. He needs a system that turns his knowledge into posts, emails, videos, and offers that reach people. I believe the moment I stop selling the tool and start selling the outcome, the side hustle becomes a business. Instead of saying, I make AI content, I say, I turn 1 hour of your voice notes into a full month of social media content. I help local service businesses follow up with leads faster so fewer potential customers disappear. I create short-form video scripts and branded captions that help you stay visible without spending every evening trying to think of what to post. I turn your knowledge into a digital guide, workshop, or customer resource you can sell again and again. That is language people understand. It is specific, it has value, it solves a problem. If I were beginning today, I would start an AI-assisted content and growth service for a narrow group of local businesses or online experts. I would not try to serve everybody. I would choose one lane. Maybe I work with contractors, maybe realtors, maybe fitness coaches, maybe local restaurants, maybe barbers, churches, dentists, financial professionals, attorneys, landscapers, home service businesses, or small-town entrepreneurs who are excellent at their work but inconsistent online. Then I create a simple offer. For example, I take a business owner's rough ideas, stories, customer questions, photos, and short voice notes. I use AI to help shape those raw materials into a monthly content package, social posts, captions, short video scripts, emails, blog outlines, customer FAQs, and follow-up messages. Then I edit everything carefully so it sounds human, accurate, local, and true to their voice. The AI helps me move quickly. My judgment makes the work worth buying. And because I have experience in writing, self-improvement content, YouTube content, thumbnails, and building digital tools, I would use that advantage instead of trying to imitate a stranger's side hustle. I would create compelling short-form scripts, powerful personal brand posts, thumbnail concepts, email sequences, digital workbooks, and even simple AI-assisted web tools for clients. I would not begin from zero. I would begin from what I already know. I believe the fastest money often comes from packaging what I can already do, not chasing a skill that looks exciting in someone else's video. I do not need a massive website, a perfect logo, a corporation, a staff, or 1,000 followers to begin. I need one clear offer and one real person who needs it. I could start with 3 local businesses I already know. I could look at their social media and find something useful to improve. Maybe they have not posted in months. Maybe their content is generic. Maybe they do not respond to customer questions consistently. Maybe their website needs clearer copy. Maybe they have great reviews, but do not turn those reviews into marketing assets. Then I make a respectful, direct offer. I noticed your work gets strong feedback, but your online content does not show the personality behind the business. I created 3 sample post ideas based on your services. If you like the direction, I would love to build a simple monthly content system so you stay visible without it taking over your week. That is initiative. That is value. That is how a side hustle gets its first client. I do not need to be cheap forever, but I may offer an affordable pilot package to prove my process. I get clear permission to use the finished work as a case study. I ask for honest feedback. I learn what took too long. I refine the offer. Then I use the result, not hype, to earn the next client. I believe the first goal is not to make $1 million. The first goal is to become undeniably useful. 1 paying client proves that the idea has breadth. 3 clients prove I have a process. 10 clients prove I need systems. That is how something small becomes stable. Content is the front door, but I can add other AI-assisted services as I grow. I can build a lead follow-up library, email templates, text message drafts, appointment reminders, and customer FAQ responses. I can help a business turn 1 video into multiple posts, an article, an email, a customer guide, and a sales page. I can create downloadable resources, a home maintenance checklist for a contractor, a neighborhood guide for a realtor, a meal planning template for a trainer, a new client onboarding guide for a coach. I can build AI-assisted chat flows or knowledge bases carefully and transparently for businesses that need help responding to common questions. I can offer a content day where I interview a client for 90 minutes, record their expertise, and deliver weeks of usable material afterward. I can offer an AI clarity session for a business owner who wants to learn simple workflows without being overwhelmed. The key is that I do not become a person selling random tasks. I become a person who owns a problem. I believe specialists are remembered because they make a particular pain disappear. A generalist says, I can do anything with AI. A specialist says, I help home service businesses turn their expertise into consistent content and lead follow-up. The second person is easier to trust because the message is clear. Once my service business gives me insight into what people repeatedly need, I can build digital products. This is where my writing ability becomes powerful. I can create downloadable guides, workbooks, prompt packs, templates, mini courses, content planners, email packs, caption libraries, checklists, or practical toolkits. If I keep hearing the same question from clients, I have found a possible product. For example, if local business owners repeatedly struggle with posting online, I can build a 30-day local business content calendar. If men in midlife keep asking how to regain discipline, I can create a structured self-improvement workbook. If creators need help with strong hooks, I can create a hook library, YouTube script templates, and thumbnail idea packs. AI can help me brainstorm, outline, structure, and draft. But I do not want to produce generic digital junk. I want the product to contain my eye, my voice, my experience, and a clear result. I believe digital products become valuable when they save people time, reduce confusion, or help them move. That is the standard. Not, can I generate it fast, but will it truly help somebody? There is a loud, dangerous side of the AI economy. People selling fantasy. The Federal Trade Commission has taken action against companies accused of using deceptive AI claims to sell business opportunities, including an alleged AI-powered e-commerce empire scheme. That should make me cautious. I do not want to become someone who profits from another person's desperation. I will not promise income I cannot guarantee. I will not claim AI can replace all effort. I will not take confidential client information and carelessly paste it into a tool. I will not create fake reviews, plagiarize other people's work, impersonate someone's voice without permission, or use artificial output to make claims that are not true. Because the most valuable thing I build is not a side hustle, it is trust. AI makes it easier than ever to create something that looks convincing. That means credibility will become even more valuable. The people who win long-term will not be the ones who produce the most content. They will be the ones whose work feels accurate, ethical, helpful, and unmistakably humans. I believe my name must become stronger than any tool I use. The best side hustle in 2026 is not one single website, app, or secret strategy. It is this formula. Find a painful problem. Learn one useful AI workflow. Build a clear offer. Serve one specific audience. Deliver a measurable result. Repeat with integrity. That is it. I do not need to become the smartest person on the internet. I need to become useful to a person who has a real need. I do not need millions of followers. I need clients, customers, or an audience that trusts me enough to pay for a result. I believe AI gives the disciplined person leverage. It allows a writer to become faster, a designer to create more variations, a coach to create better resources, a developer to build faster prototypes, a local marketer to serve more clients, a teacher to package knowledge, a business owner to reclaim time. But it does not replace courage. I still have to make the offer. I still have to learn from rejection. I still have to deliver quality. I still have to follow up. I still have to keep my word. That is why I do not see AI as the thing that will make me rich. I see it as a powerful assistant standing beside me, waiting for direction. It can multiply my effort, but it cannot choose my purpose for me. So I choose a lane. I solve a real problem. I serve with excellence. I let AI make me faster, but I let character make me valuable. And I believe that is not just the best side hustle in 2026, it is the beginning of a business that can outlive the trend. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.